Hello everyone. So today I would like to talk about Zoom. The popularity of using Zoom has dramatically increased due to COVID-19. And for me, I'm the same. Like I work from home, so I have like 3 to 4 meetings every day. So I use Zoom very often. So in this video, I want to review the desktop Zoom version and the mobile version of the Zoom app and share some of my thoughts, what I like and what I dislike about Zoom. And in order to consider more use cases, I also did a quick interview of my friends who are either from industry or schools, and they will also I will also include their experience of using Zoom. Okay, so let's start from defining what is Zoom and its target users. So what is Zoom? So Zoom is a video communication tool, and at the beginning, its target users is mainly like to be. So it's mainly sold to the companies, but now I know there are some not company but also like individual like customers would like to use this product because it's really cool. And for the difference between the desktop version versus mobile version is really depends on the user scenarios. So from my experience and my interview, I found that the desktop version mainly used when users encounter a really kind of formal meeting, and the mobile is used in a more casual way, or like the users are on their go. Okay, then I want to talk about my favorite feature about Zoom. Okay, so I know it's stupid, but I have some technical problems with recording the screen, recording screen. So I just use my phone's video camera. Yeah. Okay, I know it's stupid. Okay, so my favorite feature in Zoom is the virtual background. So basically, you can change your background in the preference here. Okay, if I choose this one, I can go to San Francisco and other places. So some of my coworkers, they will use like, some beautiful sceneries or some really nice looking interior like background. So I think it really makes sense because sometimes my background is just really messy and I don't want my coworkers to look at this. So that's one big reason that why I really like this feature. And also another feature that I dislike about this meeting setup is the way it set up the primary actions here. So from my interviews, I know that basically the screen share is almost the most frequently used action here, but I think they could highlight this functionality more, and sometimes they're looking for some other functionalities, but because they are just equally laid out here, it's a little bit hard to find the actions they really want to get. So for example, like for me, I never use breakout room and security, and sometimes I will like click on participants to see how many who joined this meeting. Yeah, sometimes I will type something in the chat, and sometimes I will record this meeting. And the reaction here, I just use one or twice for fun, but I don't feel it really useful because it's only emojis here. I feel like it could add more kind of interactions that makes more sense. So just in terms of information hierarchy, I think they could highlight this screen share function more, and then put maybe the other hide the other functions in some other places. Okay, so this is about the meeting setup, and it's let's look like at other functionalities here. So if we click on chat, we are able to see some contacts we have, some chat history we have with other people. And one macro interaction I really like here is like if you don't hover on the contacts, you can say there's like a different status indicates whether your contacts are online or offline, and whether they use their phone or some other devices. And only if you hover on one specific person, its profile picture will show up at the top. So I really like this micro interaction, makes the experience really fluent. And if we tap on meetings, we are able to see all our meetings in a calendar view. So here, what I really want to talk about is like I never use this portal to start my meeting, cause I just click. I normally will click the link in my Outlook calendar, and then it will lead me to the Zoom application, like the Zoom meeting. And also interview some other my friends. They have the same feedback. It's like they come to the Zoom meeting from the maybe Google Calendar or Outlook. It's the same. So our current process is like when they click on the calendar link in the calendar, and then it will go to like a pop-up window to ask you that you want to open the Zoom link, and if you click yes, it will lead you to the Zoom meeting window. So I think maybe they could consider some other ways to add more fun to this process, and also to think about how could they kind of link this meeting, this calendar wheel with some other third-party apps. Okay, so yeah, basically today we just share my thoughts on this Zoom app really quick, and if you have any other thoughts, just feel free to let me know.